To start off, just say who you are and what you're doing here at MCM.
Yep, my name's Jon Laight. I'm here at the MCM. We've got a Kickstarter project going called Brethen Born.
What can you tell us about the project?
Well, it's sort of like started around about 2 years ago when I came up with the story and the concepts. Been writing it ever since then. I'm in the fire service full time, so I have to do it in my spare time. So late nights, get on my wife's nerves because I've got my head on the laptop. And then in October last year, I'd more or less written the final script, and I needed to find an artist. So Phil Knibbs, who's here with me today, he's doing some sketching, doing some of the sketches for the front cover. Got in contact with him through his brother, who I used to work with, and it's been pretty much full on ever since then, really.
I met through my brother, who used to work with Jon. Used to work under you, didn't he?
Yeah, I was his boss.
Yeah. Jon used to be my brother's boss, and Jon was looking for an artist, and Dan, my brother, suggested me, and
we decided to go down the Kickstarter route around about January time, and then I've been really, because I'd finished the script, I've been working on the promotion and really getting out there. So by the time we got to the Kickstarter launch, which was yesterday, we'd be full on and people will know where to find us.
How did you come up with the story idea?
Well, I've always been a huge comic fan. I think the first comic I ever picked up that was worth something and really readable was X-Men 266, the first appearance of Gambit. And I picked it up for about £2.50. The guy who sold it to me was devastated because he'd marked it up wrong. So I've always really been into comics. I've written a couple of little stories just for myself, a couple of little novellas, I suppose you could call them. And this concept of a story spanning 3 timelines, so you could really see how it's. So you've almost got an origin, a pre-origin, and then a modern-day story. And it sort of really revolves around a young lad who's been experimented on, escapes, gets to the present day, and is on a oath of vengeance, really, to get the guy who killed his brothers in the medical research facility.
What attracted you to doing the project on Kickstarter?
I did a little bit of research on crowdfunding. It was something I was new to. So what I did initially was went on to Indiegogo, went on to Kickstarter, and looked at some of the projects. I saw one or two on Kickstarter that I really liked, comic projects. There's one guy here, a guy called Jeremy Biggs, who really helped me out. He'd already successfully funded a comic. Asked him loads of questions, he came back, gave me loads of really, really good answers. I thought, right, yeah, I'm going to go with Kickstarter. So, looked at it, decided that was the best platform. It's worldwide, go all around the world, send it out to comic fans, and that's the one we went with, really.
So how's the Kickstarter been going?
It's been beyond my wildest dreams, to be honest, William. We started yesterday. I did an official launch at 12 PM yesterday here at Comic Con, and thought it'll probably take between 2 and 3 weeks to get somewhere near the funding. What I didn't expect was to reach the actual funding target late last night, around about 14 hours after we launched it. The initial target was £2,200. We're now actually over £3,000 already. We're around about 149, 150% funded, and it's still going. Every couple of hours we're getting somebody else funding, and it's just totally blown me out the water. I really didn't expect it at all.
What are the plans for release of the comic? Do you plan to do it online, or do you plan to sell physical copies?
Both. We're going to, as soon as everything's ready, Phil's more or less finished the inking stage of the comic. He's just about to go into the colouring stage and thinks that's going to take around about a month and a half. September time is when we're looking to print. We're looking to do a run of 500 initially, and it all depends on the Kickstarter, really. If we go absolutely crazy and we get £10,000, £20,000, pie in the sky stuff, we'll do a much larger run. Send that out to the people who've actually invested. Send them out to a few comic stores that we've already been in contact with. They're going to. They've said they're going to store it in their comic stores, do promotion for us. But there'll also be a digital copy as well. That will go out to all the investors. Send it out to review people as well. See what they come back with. And if it does go really well, maybe go to Comixology, something like that, and distribute it digitally as well.
Do you do any other projects besides this comic? At the moment, this is taking up all my time, but I've done other projects this is my first go at doing a comic book, but I have done other projects in the past. I've done posters and sort of like promotional work, but yeah, this is my first attempt at doing a comic book, and it's a lot more time consuming, I guess, than other projects that I've taken on. because there's so much to it. So yeah.
If people want to catch up with you or see the comic, where should they head?
Okay, we've got a couple of main feeds. We've got a Facebook group. If you go to Facebook, search Brethen Born, you'll find us straight away. Same with Twitter, @Brethen Born, you'll find us straight away. I do lots of updates pretty much daily. We've also just launched yesterday the website. That's www.brethenborn.com. That's got biographies on me and Phil, lots of artwork, pictures, and lots of links really to Kickstarter, so you can find out a lot more about the actual comic and what we're doing.
Right, thank you.
Cheers, William.